Hello everyone, this is ZeroRaptor coming at you with Okami. I have not played this game in over 10, 15 years? Man, it was a little long ago. This game came out like what, 2006-ish? Yeah. So good. New save data will be created. Yes. Alright. Yeah, this is my first time playing on PC because obviously I played this on the PS2 when it first came out, and it was an amazing game. I loved it. I think I 100%ed it. Okay, so alright, so they're really translating the controller to, yeah, it doesn't look like I can change anything. BS backspace. It's an interesting way to put it. So F is interact. V is for view map. I guess that makes sense. You don't want the key too far away. Shift. Okay, Celestial is control. I mean, I don't even remember what the controllers for the PlayStation are. Yeah, Okami, fantastic game. No other game has been like this. This is what we call the Sumi-e art style. That's was prevalent in Japan back in the olden days. Man, it really wants me to continue. Yeah, 2006. Oh, so it came to PC in 2017, so it only took like a little over 10 years, 11 years. Yeah, the disappointing thing about this was that Clover Studios, the developers that made this game, they got dissolved shortly after release. If you ever get to the end of the game, it was clear that they wanted to make a sequel, but because Capcom dissolved the studio, like they never got to make a sequel. There was like a semi-sequel in Okami Den that was released for the DS, which was, it kind of continued the story, but then it also kind of didn't, because it takes place after the events of Okami, but it kind of rehashed Okami into a DS format, which is fine, but I would have wanted a full-fledged sequel, but of course, since the studio has been dissolved, that's never gonna happen. Okami. Hideki Kamiya. Oh, I already went through this. Cherry blossoms. Oh, so he goes more details. Around the quiet bird was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. Yeah, the story of Okami is based on Shinto. That's like the pagan religion of Japan, where it's really into like becoming one with nature. Every aspect of the world has like a spirit tied to it. So if you honor the spirit, then you would receive like good fortune, good energy. But if you like dishonor the spirit or do something that damages the environment, then bad stuff is sure to come. To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside of outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. I wish more games were like stylistic like this. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. I mean, the only times we see stylistic games nowadays isn't coming from major studios anymore. It's coming from indie studios, which is great because then indie studios have more control over their game, and also they don't have to worry about a major studio like Capcom dissolving them at a moment's notice. A white-plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by the sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. It's a very lengthy story. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared, his eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade left nary a scratch. That's why you need the Buster Sword. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Bearing its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt towards Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying heads, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Good boy. Or girl, technically. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow. But Shiranui refused to give in. With his last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. I mean, it's simple, but it works. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary, channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms. He leapt ferociously toward Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that had plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, and then closed his eyes and drifted off as if into slumber. So sad. Peace had at last returned to Kamiki village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukuyomi and placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. But not for long. Our is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. I mean, it's good that there's no voice acting, but the blah 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 blah. Is this the legendary sword? Is this Tsukuyomi, the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend, nothing but a fairy tale. Everyone wants a shiny new sword. Good job, dude. Why does everyone always wants to test legends? Oh, he who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds. Speak the words, I wish darkness unto the world. Utter that prayer unto me and unleash my power. I hope you're happy. You've doomed the planet. Or just Japan. Oh. Oh no. He's turned into an oil company. Just a little blotting of the sun, no biggie. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. Shiranui! Oh no! Hello there. With sprite Sakuya. How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. There's always gotta be a prophecy. What has transpired to bring about such calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu, now is the time. We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. With your powers combined, I am Captain Planet. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. Amaterasu! Okami Amaterasu. Ah, such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of all that is Amaterasu. How delightful to see that the savior whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demon so many years ago has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. Sniff. Wow. It's kind of funny because that's like the general personality of, what is it, Shiba Inus, or what's the other Japanese dog breed? Akitas. For some reason, those two breeds of dogs, they have a very like cat-like personality, which is hilarious. Amaterasu, gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon, and never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. What is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? Oh, hee 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 hee. Yeah. Phew, what on earth? Naughty little bug. You again. You're not Cricky. Ow, 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 are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting, that's all. Were you napping in my clothes again, Bug? Bug, I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Isun. Isun! Wandering artist Isun. I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long till you're bowing before my great brush. Oh. That's no way to treat a goddess. Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? What's with you, Furball? You look kinda down in the dumps. Actually, you look kinda familiar. Got it, you look just like that statue of Shiranui. Blah. Well, what do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber. You'll regret messing with the great Isun. Don't make me use my prize swords Denkomaru against you. Oh, what's that growling sound? And why is it so dark anyway? Oh, great god Amaterasu, I've used up all the power I have to protect Kamiki village. The village lives on, their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free and the village will be reborn. I trust in you, I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. The trees return to normal, huh? That Sakuya girl sure said some weird stuff. The villager spirits are being kept inside the fruit. That's the fruit. That girl said that if you cut it down, the village will be restored. But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. This darkness is really getting to me too. A lot can happen while you're taking the nap. Alright, let me see. Okay. So I just need to Do I not use my mouse? Or am I supposed to go in? Sorry guys, it's been a really long time. Where are we? It got awfully quiet all of a sudden. I don't remember any place like this in the village. Well, we better keep our eyes peeled. You can use the mouse to look around. See, changes your point of view. Boy, you're so healthy, so you're gonna be okay. So... okay. So I can do third person or isometric. Oh, whoa. Whoa, that mouse sensitivity. Okay. Can I... hey, there we go. Oh, jeez. Okay. If I don't use the mouse too much... yeah, this is... oof. Okay. There we go. I guess it might be a little easier. Ah, jeez. Yeah, the camera movement's gonna be really funky, because when you're playing on a PS2 controller, it's not... you get a bit more control. Hold on. That's an origin mirror. They say once your reflection appears on the surface, your memories will be stored in a mirror for all eternity. Well, to put it shortly, you can see your progress here. Now let me give you a little advice. You should save a number of game files. That way you can always go back if you get stuck on something. Gotta be prepared, especially while you're still learning the ropes. Ah, jeez. Okay. River of the Heavens. Pottery? Alright, we're going to Legend Zelda here. Tiny seas and they break. Yeah, I don't think it'd fall off. Yeah, can't fall off. Jeez. Oh, this camera. Oof. Maybe... yeah, it's kind of weird, because, like, the way it's aiming the camera is... because the camera, I think it's being... I think the camera following the character is fine, so I don't really need to... okay. It was basically the tutorial. Press it firmly. Why isn't that high enough? Oh. Okay, so I can reassign. Okay. Okay, so I... alright, because I was kind of worried that I wouldn't be able to reconfigure. Okay, maybe... oh, okay. There we go. Good luck at finding high places. Keep your eyes peeled. We don't want to miss any treasure. Holy bone! Amatros's favorite snack. Alright. Yeah, so there's these things called like divine beads, and if you miss any, it really sucks because it gives you the best bead weapons in the game. So you have the mirror, you have the holy beads, and then you have a sword. Those are your 3 weapon options. Yay! Brush time. Yeah? It's kinda long, mind if I call you Ami? Listen, Ami, ever heard of the spirits of the brush? Good brushwork has its own soul, at least that's what they say. Just watch, it'll take all day to explain. Picture's worth 1,000 words, right? Oh. I know how to do it, I just need to know how to do it on keyboard. Nice, huh? Slow technique I've mastered called rejuvenation. It's one of many brush techniques that use divine power. It's a brush god power that can restore broken or missing things. I've practiced really hard just to master this one technique. But there are 13. Each one is a power of one of the 13 brush gods. Originally all 13 were a single powerful entity. When the deity died, its power was split into 13 separate gods. The gods now dwell within objects all around us, but god or no god, how can anyone have the power to master all 13? Well, I'm gonna have the power to master all 13. River of the Heavens. River of the Heavens? They mean the fabled Stardust River? I sure don't see anything like that around here. Couldn't be that little puddle over there, right? Oh. Yeah, Isun is basically like, Navi. Wait, I want to see what's up here. Don't want to miss anything. Oh, ooh, okay. Wow, look at the stars twinkle. I haven't seen such a beautiful nighttime sky in ages. Hey look, are those stars forming a pattern, or is it just me? Yeah, there's one missing. Guess I have to draw the missing star. Oh. Can I do anything yet? Guess I'm not ready to draw missing stars. Press control. Sure had spent a lot of time practicing that. Oh yeah, okay. Brush sensitivity is good. Yay, my first brush or stroke. Dragon. The scroll. Dragon scroll. Ah, why I visit Mother Amaterasu. I apologize for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, Yomigami, God of Restoration, have eagerly awaited this day when we could meet again. While you were away, the 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across this land of men and now lie in disarray. I became a constellation and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore the dried riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of stardust. Yeah, it's interesting that the brush gods are based on the Chinese zodiac. Because yeah, Japanese mythos doesn't have their own zodiac. Because the Chinese have a zodiac and the Vietnamese has a zodiac, and of course you know the European zodiac is different. So yeah, what was the 13th? Because this one doesn't have the dog, because the dog is basically Amaterasu. What was the other two? Because the Chinese zodiac has 12. The rat, ox, tiger, there's a boar, there's a rooster, there's a snake, there's a sheep or ram, whichever. There's a dragon, so we already got the dragon. Wow, that's Yomigami, the god of rejuvenation. Wait, so you have the power of rejuvenation now? Can you really use it to restore the river of the heavens? That would mean you are as good as yours truly. That couldn't be true. Who else could master this incredible god technique? Oh. Yay, Omigami! Yeah, so the camera will just correct itself. It's just... Yeah, it's one thing to fix a bridge, but fixing a starry river, there's no way you could pull off a stunt like that. I'm sorry if I'm going through the dialogue too quickly, I was trying to make the text show up faster, but sometimes it goes through the text a little too quickly. Alright, alright. River of the Heavens. Wonder if drawing some stardust would get the river flowing again. Now it's one thing to fix. Okay, whoa. Oh, that's the puddle he was talking about. Okay. A river of stardust. So this must be the river of the heavens. But what I really want to know is who the heck drew the darn thing? Clearly it was me. Alright, I think we're done with the tutorial. I'm gonna have quite a bit of... hello? Oh, I didn't finish drawing it. Okay. Yeah, I should have just done top down. Whoops. Astral pouch. Look what you found. It's an astral pouch. He was amazing. It can swallow up lots of food. Then when it's full, it can revive an owner if he or she dies. Start feeding it with whatever food we can find around here. Yes, you gotta feed a pouch. There's my health. There's my brush ink, which I do have to refill. I forgot how. Oh wait. The fruity! No! Ah, dang it. Apple. Nectar-filled sour apple. Peach. Can you respawn with more? No? Okay. I think I'm done with this place. Let's go. Go. Go in. Why am I barking? Yeah, so the loading screen, there's like a little mini game that you can do. I forgot. You're supposed to tap something and then you get like a prize for following or tapping in line with the footprints. Okay, just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. Boy, it's a long tutorial. I don't think they have anything valuable in here because it's just a tutorial. I mean, kind of tempted to look up a guide. I mean, I could always save the next slot, and then if I'm missing something, I could just go back and get it. Yeah. Anything over here? Ah, there is. Oh, dumplings. Oh, how are you still alive? Yeah, this game's much easier to control with the PS2 controller, but alas, I don't have a PS2 PC controller. I mean, I'm just gonna have to get used to it. Yeah, so the money, I use it to buy stuff, which is, you know, Kinda odd, the wolf just going up to a merchant like, I would like to purchase. Am I up to a save point yet? No. Is this the legendary shrine? We must be in the cave of Nagi. The legendary hero Nagi is enshrined here. He vanquished evil 100 years ago with the help of White Wolf Shiranui. First the river of the heavens, now this place. Where the heck are we, Furball? Boy, this place is the wreck. See, that sword's in really bad shape. God sure didn't do much to protect this place. Well, before I fix anything, I must look for secrets. There we go. Alright, alright. Jeez, okay. I just want to get stuff. Okay. Alright, I need to do something about this camera. It is... There we go. Okay. Jeez. I don't remember it doing that on the PS2. Then again, it's been a very long time since I played this. Let's fix that sword. That really was your brushwork all this time. How'd you get so good? Exactly who are you anyway? Hey, there's another constellation. This one looks like a... mouse! Or rat. Yeah, I think the later constellations, they have 2 to 3 dots. Hello, rat. Alright, get my sword. Bet you weren't expecting that from the rat. Well, 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 it is the mother of Amaterasu. It's been a long time, but with all these monsters around, the only place I could hide was in this shrine dedicated to ancient heroes. If there's anything I can do to assist you in your endeavors, I am at your service. Make good use of this sword, as it was designed to conquer evil. Alright. I got my sword. How does a wolf use a sword? Well, I will show you. How's God Tachigami mastered the power slash? Wait a minute, if you're getting all these powers, then you're just like that Shiranui. You know, the wolf who fought and died alongside the great Nagi. When Shiranui died, the wolf's power was split into the 13 brush gods. It's crazy, Shiranui and Nagi, it's just like the legend. Anyways, I've never seen this power slash technique myself. How about showing you stuff on that boulder over there? I won't believe it till I see it. Yee. Wow, I didn't think you had it in you, Furball. I'm not even the same league as you. Guess I really overestimated myself. Hey, Furball. Amaterasu, I've made up my mind. If you're Shiranui reborn, then that means you can master all 13 techniques, right? In that case, I think I'll tag along until I'm as good as you. Lucky you! Not a fan. And it's no use trying to change my mind. There's no stopping me once I've made a decision. But enough about me, now that you mastered the power slash, you can cut down that thing that Sakuya was talking about. Let's go back and give it a shot. Went through all this effort to get what I used to have. Okay. Alright, 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 alright. Okay. Legendary Nirohagi. Okay, so now I'm on questing. Oh my gosh. What the hey? Okay. This whole cave is linear. I don't think I need to know where to go. Okay, and then I can use it on this. So I don't need to smash it with my head anymore. So cool. Okay, oh my gosh. Oh. I would draw first, ask questions later, right? You know the divine instrument you have on your back? Or press... Oh, Okami. Once you caught him off guard, turn black and white. Yeah. He dry his butt. No. Got him just in time. Ink bottle. Yeah. Give me my freebies. Alright, I think that concludes the tutorial. And I can use some more money. Oh. Only a couple of yen. Come on. Okay. I am going to save it here and then look up a walkthrough to make sure that I'm not missing any beads. And if I'm not missing any beads, then I'll just continue on to the next chapter in the next video. So there it is. This is basically Okami in a nutshell. It's really cool game mechanic. I'm glad it didn't get patented, but then it's like, how many games are gonna use this kind of combat system where it's like you just pause the screen and you like do special attacks on the enemies? Oh, she's sleeping. And it's kind of funny because when you're watching her run, like you see a little butthole right there. They really put a lot of detail into this game. Yeah, it's really sad that Clover Studios got dissolved and now we'll never see a sequel to this amazing game. Like maybe we'll see something to this style or innovation in indie games, but definitely not from a AAA studio anymore. Anyways, that'll be all for now. Until next time, this is ZeroRaptor signing off. Laters.